In a previous video, I showed how you could use the roll call feature in AccuCampus in order to manually collect class attendance. In this video, I'll show you how you can, as an instructor, turn a browser here into a sign-in station where the students would merely sign in for the selected class. So here I am at the user login screen. I'm going to go ahead and log in with instructor credentials now. And then you'll see I have a button here that says create a class attendance sign-in station. So I'm going to click that button, and then I can put any notes I'd like. For manually selected here, it says use manually selected to select specific class or event and have multiple attendees sign in. Kiosk mode, single step kiosk, allows people to sign in to the current class based on its schedule by swiping their card. So I'm going to pick kiosk mode here, and then I can show names and photos if I have them. Now, an admin passcode can be entered in order to unlock the station. You would have to have that login credential, but I'll go ahead and click OK now. So now again, I'm signed in as Cindy, the instructor, and now I have set this particular computer, this browser, as a sign-in station. Now I'm going to go ahead and log off here as Cindy. And as you can see now, it says this is for the math lab. This is a sign-in station created by Cindy, the instructor. Now I have a class that's going to take place at 9 o'clock. It's an algebra class, and the students can be 20 minutes early. So in just a second here, we'll watch the page refresh, and that event will now appear where I'll be taking attendance for it. And I don't know if you can see my clock down here, but it says it's 8:39. So at 8:40, since the students could be 20 minutes early, that class is going to appear in my selection list here. And there we go, 8:40, College Algebra 1102B. It's from 9 to 9:50. I have students registered for it. So now this has become a sign-in station for that class. The first student enters their ID, either via swiper or however you want to input that information. And now Willie Horton is signed in for college algebra. Next student signs in. And the next, et cetera, et cetera. So now I'm signing all the students into my class. Okay, now if I go to my admin options here, I'm going to go ahead and log back in as Cindy. And then I have some options, the same kind of options we showed before during the roll call video, but I can do things like look at the particular courses, look at the schedule for those courses. So if I look at my 1102B algebra, for example, I know that's from 9 to 9:50. In my math lab, I can look to see who's the teacher, instructor for that class, and there's Cindy and someone called Neil. Again, I could do a manual roll call like I showed in the earlier video, so I can very quickly just pick a class, and I'll see the attendance that's already been captured based on my sign-ins that I just did. But there's some other students that had not signed in, so you can see I've got some various default options left early, but I can override those and do whatever I'd like with the ones that didn't sign in through the sign-in station. Okay, go back. I can look at the attendance sheet for that class. So let's look at 1102B, for example, college algebra. And now I'm looking at the attendance for my entire term. Now I can scroll over this way, and this is the one that I'm just taking for today. Now I can mouse over any of these and look at the details on them, or merely click on them, and then I'm into my roll call mode that I had just done. If I want to look at attendance for another day, I can merely click on that, and it will show me the attendance for that day. Further, if I would like to click directly on a student, for example, then I can see the attendance for that particular student. So now I'm looking at Chet here, and I'm looking at all of his attendance for the course of the semester. Okay, back home. And then I can look at attendance summary, and again, pick my class. And I can now see the attendance for the entire student enrollment for my College Algebra 1102B. And if I returned back to my logout here, I'm now back waiting for students to sign in because I'm still set as a sign-in station. Okay, so that's how you can set yourself as an instructor, pick your login, and then select Make Me a Sign-In Station, put in whatever information you'd like. I used kiosk mode, so it's picking up the course time and schedule, so it's going to automatically present that course for sign-in. If I did the manual mode, then I could pick the course that I would like the students to sign in for.